Good afternoon or noon. Good noon. Hello. This is Gloria. We are going to do a barre class. See if I can keep up with you, because you probably do this more than I do. Anyway, yes, welcome to Friday. Move this just a little bit. And yeah, here we go. So I'm actually going to use a little bit of music that I normally use for my eccentrics classes for this kind of class. Because I need a little bit of rhythm so I can keep track. So you may not be able to hear it, but it's makes things a little nicer for me. Anyway, all right. So hopefully you have a chair with you. You're nice and relaxed. Shoulders are down. Give yourself a little wiggle to get started. Get the blood flowing. And then swing your arms forward and back. A little bounce in your knees. A little higher up. All right, and then arms down. You can have your hands onto your hips. You can hold on to your chair. Lift one heel up and down. Other heel up and down and up. And down. Ooh, don't do what I'm doing and put that heel up to the side, the ankle up to the side. Straight up and down. And let's go a little bit faster. So one heel up and switch and switch. Whoop, and switch and switch and switch. You move your hips a little bit. Soften both knees. A little bounce. Be a little bit sassy. Why not? All right, let's go a little bit faster. And 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm being less sassy, a little stronger. Good. Feet are a little bit warmer. Legs together. And lift one heel up. Push off the floor, point your toe. Put the ball back down, put your heel down. Lift your heel. Push, point your toe, toe, and heel. Heel, lift. So you're pointing your toes like you're jumping. So you're kind of flicking your toes off the floor. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing. Now turn out. You can turn out too. Point, up, down, down. Heel, lift, and down, and heel. Heel, lift. Down, one more this speed. And then let's go faster. Lift up. And you're jumping with one leg. Woo, look how high you can go. And pushing off the floor. And you can go forward with your knees. And your toes are pointing. Good. All right. So I know this one's going to be a little slow. Skip to the next one. Who knows? Maybe we'll find a song that we want to land on. Okay, so one hand on your hip, the other hand on your chair. Let's bend and straighten and bend and straighten and bend and straighten and bend. All right, 3 bends, 2, 3, and straighten and bend. Relax your toes. I'm lifting my toes as I straighten my legs. Notice if you're trying to tuck here. Avoid tucking so you're sitting straight back. 3, and up, and 1, 2, 3, and up. Let's add a lift onto the toes. Lift up, down, bend. 2, 3, and up. 1, 2, 3, and lift. Down, 1, 2, 3, and lift. Relax your shoulders. 2, 3, squeeze your legs together. 1, 2, 3, and lift one more time. 2, 3. Good. Heels down. Turn your toes out. Same routine. Down. 2, 3. Lift, squeeze, and down. 2, 3, and up. And heels down. Push off the floor. Squeeze your thighs at the top. Squeeze, lift, and 1, 2, 3. Squeeze, lift, and 1, 2, 3, squeeze, lift, again, 2, 3, squeeze, lift, one more, 2, 3, squeeze, lift. Good, bring your heels down, give your legs a little shake. Let's move the chair to the other side. We're going to change it up a little bit. So toes pointing forward. Your hand isn't behind you. It's better if it's a little bit in front of you. And hopefully you're not holding on with the grip of death. So just nice, easy support. Come up onto your toes and down and up and down and up and down. So you can think about zipping up, and those muscles we use to pull the foot off the floor, that's what you're using now. So push and down and up and down. And down. Good. Now toes turned out, up and down, up and down. So my kneecaps are pulled up. My glutes are squeezing. I'm squeezing the tops of my thighs towards each other. And breathe. And belly is in. Oh, that's a lot of work for the calves. 2 more, up and down. Good. And then soften your knees. I'm going to put that song back on for me. I'm going to take a little moment to shake it out. All right. Back to forward. Let's keep the hand on the hip for now. So we're going to go up onto the toes. I'm going to bend the knees 3 times. 1, 2, 3, and lift, and a 1, 2, 3, squeeze up, and a 1, 2, 3. Belly is in. Thighs are zipping up together. Pubic bone is heavy kind of when you sit down so that you're not tucking. You don't want to curl forward. And up 2 more times. 2, 3, and 1 more time. 2, 3. Ooh, I prefer standing up on my toes than going up and down, I can tell you that much. All right, come up onto your toes. Bring your heels together. So you're squeezing your heels. 1, 2, 3, squeeze, lift, 1, heels together, zip it up, and 1, shoulders down and back, 3, squeeze, 1, 2, heels together, and knees up, and 1, 2, 3, and lift, and 1, 2, 3, squeeze up, 2 more times, 2, rib soft, notice I'm sticking mine out, 1 more time. Good, now we're going to come back down, heels together. Shift your hips side to side. And breathe. And then we go forward and back, forward and back, and forward and back. And squeeze your heels. Maybe a little deeper into your plie. Relax your face. I just brought my eyebrows down like, what am I doing? All right, come on up. And down, and relax. Give your legs a little shake. Let's bring the chair to the other side. So now let's do a second position. Toes turned out, not too turned out. You want to make sure that your knees can go over your toes. If you bend your knees and your baby toes come up, turn your toes in. That's a better place to be. Let's go arm out to the side now. Slide your shoulders down and bend. 1, 2, 3, and push all the way up and down. 2, 3, all the way up and 1. Heels down and heels up and down. 2, 3, push up and down. 2, 3, push up and down. 2, 3, and up. 2 more times. 2, 3, up and 1, 2, 3, and up. Good. Now staying up here, let's lift the arm up to the sky. I'm turning my palm towards the middle. Slide your shoulder down, arm a little bit in front of you so you're not right behind you, right beside your ear, a little in front. Bend and straighten, bend and straighten. Heels up and down. Squeeze your thighs. You can still, even though your feet are apart, squeeze your thighs together. Down and up. Heels are up, a little higher, and down and up. 2 more times, and down and up, and release. Whew. Other side. All right, I'm going to stay in second here. Okay, Another up and down version. What do we do? Let's turn the toes forward. So now you're going to lean forward, bend and straighten, and bend and straighten. So toes and knees are forward. Careful that your knees aren't knocking towards each other. Out and bend. And sitting it back a little bit. So this is a squat. This isn't a plie anymore. Sit back and up, down. So you're sitting on your heels. Shoulders relaxed. I wonder if we can do this with our toes up. Let's try. So come on, up, bend and straighten, bend and straighten, bend. Of course we can. It's not that bad. The chair's moving around. Belly is in, shoulders relaxed, down and up and down and up. Good. Knees apart. 2 more times and down and up and down. Oh, I should have had the arm out to the side. Okay. Give a little shake. Give a little shake. All right. I'll do a little something with the leg. Point your toes to the front. Make sure I have room behind me and beside me. Okay. Lift your leg up. Circle your foot. 2, 3, 4. Bring it to the side. Circle. 3, 4. Bring it behind you. Circle. 2, 3. Reverse the circle. 1, 2, 3. Bring it to the side. 1, 2, 3. To the front. And 1, 2, 3. And close. Good job. Other side. Little balance work again. Light on the chair. Circle. 2, 3, 4. To the side. 2, 3. Nice and tall to the back. Turn. 3. Reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4. To the side. 2, 3, 4. To the front. 2, 3, 4. Good. All right. Do what you need to do. A little stretch. Okay, I'm going second. Arm out to the side. Now the left arm hasn't been out to the side yet, but it will. All right. Bend your knees. Bend, touch. Bend, touch. Knees are open, toes are open, but only as far as your knees can go. Bend, touch. You're pushing from the floor. We're using those plie muscles. And the jumping muscles in the feet. Shoulders down. We're going to add a lift. Point, lift, point, lift. Hopefully you're not tilting, so I don't feel anything in my right side. Lift, yes, right leg's working now. Leg nice and straight, shoulders down. Reach your arm away so it's working. All right, now we're gonna hold it up. 3 up, 1, 2, 3, drop down, boom, and lift. 2, 3, drop down and lift. 2, nice and tall, and down. And reach that arm away, and down, and push. 2, 3, and down, push. 2 more rounds, push. 2, 3, and drop. 1 more. Good, big drop. Come on down. Bring your arms down, bring them up, and down, and up, and down, and up. One more time, bring them down, swing, swing up. Good, other side. Here we go. You may notice this as my arm workout, my arm exercise song. All right. Arm out to the side. I remember this time. This hand a little bit in front, toes apart. Bend and touch. Here we go. Bend, push, touch. And bend, push, touch. And you can fall, get low, down, touch, and down, and touch, and down, touch, and down. And point, push, and down, push, and down, and touch, and 2 more. And we add a lift and down, up and down, push. This side must move slower than the other side. I'm almost thinking I'm using a different song, but I know I'm not. Up and down. Taller, belly in. 2 more down and up. Staying up. 3 kicks. 1, 2, 3. Oh, definitely weaker side. 2, 3. Down. On the floor, this is my stronger side. Up. Straighten your legs and down. Reach out for your fingers. Shoulders down. And lift. 2, 3. And down. 2 more, I think. 2, 3. 1 more. Up. 2, 3. Land and stay down here. Inhale up. And down. And up. And down. All right, staying down. Maybe walk your feet a little wider apart. Relax your shoulders down. 1 heel at a time. Lift. Up and down. Up and down. Your hands can be on your hips or on your thighs. Or up to the side. Bring your palms up. Nice and tall, and or raise your arms up. Ooh, what am I doing? Up and down. Up and down. Bring them back down. Last 2. Last 1. Good. All right, come on up. Everything a little wiggle. Whew. I'm coming back over to the side. Oh, lunges. Not my favorites. Maybe they're yours. I would love to know. Making sure I'm not kicking anything behind me. Okay. Hopefully the song isn't too annoying because I'm doing it again. Okay. All right, stepping back. Everything pointing straight ahead. Whatever your straight ahead is. You can go further back. You can touch. Bend and straighten. Bend and straighten. And bend and straighten. Now, you may be thinking of pushing from your back foot. Think about pushing from your front heel, and oh, that's going to kick in the glutes on that side, that front side. All right, 3 bends and a straighten. Oh, 1, 2, 3, and lift and bend. Maybe a little deeper each bend. And lift. Oh, 1. Pushing into that front heel. And lift. Oh, 1, 2, 3. Lift down. I'm going to add on the next one. Lifting that back leg. Push with your back leg. Lift and drop. 2, 3. Push, lift, and 1, 2, 3. Push, lift. 2, 3. Push, lift. Careful that you're not just sort of tilting forward. That's the easy way. Push, lift. We're only here for like 45 minutes, so might as well get all of it. As much out of it as you can. 1 more and down. Woo. And lift. Good. Give that standing leg a little shake. Gonna go to the other side. Big step back. Everything facing forward. Bend and straighten. Here we go. Down, up, and down. Again, pushing into that front heel. You're gonna start to feel this kind of lifting. What's this good for? Walking up and down stairs, getting up off the floor, or even picking something up. All right, 3 bends. 1, 2, 3. Lift. 1. Maybe a little lower each time. 3. And lift. And down. And lower. And lower. Oh. And down. 2, 3. Light on your hands. 2, 3. 1 more time. Down. Tail back. Good. Add the lift. 1, 2, 3. Push up and down. 2, 3. Push up and down. Push up and 1, 2, 3. Push, lift, down. 2, 3. 2 more times. 1, 2. Lift up in your body. Oh, and last time. 2, 3, and lift. All right. Little shake out. Oh, little sip of water. Staying hydrated. All right. moving my chair just so I can turn my neck a different way. Let's see what the next song sounds like. All right, first leg to the back. Which leg was it? I was facing this way, this one. Okay, all right. So one leg back. Standing leg can be slightly turned out if that's what's comfortable for you for balance. You are welcome to lean a little bit more forward. Lift your back leg up and pulse up. 2. Now straighten that leg as much as you can. 5, 6, and turn it out. Bend your knee. Lift your knee up. 2, bellies in, shoulders down. Careful that you don't sink into your arms here. 6, 7, 8. Straighten it out 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bend, lift. Try and lift your knee higher than your foot. 2, 2, straight. 2, bend. 2, straight. It's my standing leg that kills on this one. Now, 8 times straight and bend. Straight and bend. And straight and bend. And straight. And a 4. And a 5. Sweating now. And a 6. And a 7. And an 8. Oh, yeah. Oh. For me, it's my standing leg. Wonder how it is for you, too. Little shift from side to side. You all know I don't do this that often, so. All right, other leg. So, let's do this song again. I like how slow it is. Not too fast. Turn your leg, standing leg out just enough for balance. And again, you can come on down. 8 left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Straighten your leg even more. Try and touch the wall behind you. 7, 8. Bend your knee. Lift your knee. 2. So feel it in the back. I feel it happening back here to squeeze that up. 7. Now in 4. Straighten. 1, 2, 3. Bend. Lift. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 straight. 1, 2. Bend. 1. Again, bend. Straighten. 2. 1, 2. Bend. And then 8 alternating. 1 and bend. And 2 and bend. And 3. Nice and tall with your body. 4. Ooh, standing leg. 5 and 6. Almost there. 7 and 8. Oh, mama. And then relax. All right. Need to stretch my hips out a little bit. To the other side. All right. Let's give the bottom half a little rest and work the top half. If you have weights with you, you're more than welcome to use them for this. I don't. I suppose I could use the things that I have nearby. I'm not going to do that. That looks ridiculous. Okay. So, arms out to the sides. Palms down, shoulders down. Circle your arms. So your knees are unlocked. Your pelvis is untucked. You're in neutral. You're standing up tall. Your shoulder blades are nice and wide apart. Arms a little bit more in front. Yeah. Reverse. Shoulders down. Reaching your arms far away. So you might even feel a little tingling in your arms. Turn your palms up. Keep turning. Shoulders down. I'm not counting. I'm just feeling how it feels. Reverse. Reaching long and far away. Shoulders down. Breathe. Ribs are in. Good. All right. Bring your arms in. Push them out to the sides. Bring them in. Push them out to the sides. In and push. In and push. Turn your fingers down and up. This may look familiar. Down and up and down and up and down. Now flick your fingers down. Flick and flick. Like you're flicking water off each fingertip. Flick to the front. Shoulders down. And then flick up. Up. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and relax. Okay. So now, whoops, shouldn't have done that because I want to walk out onto my hands. Now they're nice and slippery. Okay, warm up my glutes. So yeah, we're going to walk out into a plank. I'll just go over here. Inhale up here. Exhale, curling forward. Inhale, take a few steps to walk yourself out into your plank. Hips come down a little bit. Inhale, bend your elbows. Exhale, push. Inhale, bend. You can put your knees down if you like. 4, just 5, and then lift your hips up. Walk your hands in. Soften your knees. Roll yourself back up. Bend your knees. Go up onto your toes. Good. You may recognize this as a Pilates push-up. Well, it is a Pilates bar class technically. And then take a breath and exhale, roll forward. Inhale, walking your arms out. Maybe your legs can stay straighter this time. Maybe your knees are down. 5 bends. Inhale, exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. Lift your hips. Legs a little straighter. Walk your hands in. Soften your knees to roll up. Shoulders back, little bend. And a lift. Oh, we're doing it 2 more times. Yes, we are. Curling forward. And walk your hands in. Organize your shoulders. Shoulder blades wide apart. Head is in line with your spine. Don't look at your toes or your knees. Look a little bit in front. 5 bends. Inhale, exhale. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Lift your hips, walking back. I do not do that nearly enough, so I don't go very far. Soften your knees to roll up. Excuse all my sniffling. Bend and lift. 1 more time. Here we go, last time. Inhale. Exhale, roll forward. And walk your hands out. And bend. Inhale, exhale. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Lift your hips. Walk your hands back. And soften your knees. Rolling up. Little bend. Little lift. Good job. All right. Getting my chair back. Now, actually, I'll face this way. Good. Okay. Oh, goodness. Have a sip of water. Okay. Here we are. So now I'm going to go with my leg up to the side. So I'm going to point my toes. This standing leg, actually turn a little bit so that your standing leg is almost parallel to your bar chair. And then straighten this leg out. We're going to lift this leg to the side, then turn your leg and bend it in and crouch forward. So you're getting a little ab crunch here. If you have a ball with you, I didn't bring one in. If you have a ball or a little pillow, if you want to work a little bit harder, tuck your ball or your pillow behind your leg. Oh, that's a lot of work. Lift and bend, and lift and bend. Lift and bend, and lift and bend. Up and down. We can inhale, up, exhale, curl, 2 more, up, curl, up, and curl. Let's do the other side. All right, so with or without the thing underneath your leg, standing leg almost parallel to your bar, chair, and then tuck this thing in if you like, up to the side. Inhale, up, exhale, curl, up, and curl. Up. A little crunch, like you're being poked in your belly button, or you're trying not to be poked in your belly button. But not with your shoulders. Shoulders stay away from your ears. And 6, and 7, and 8. Good. All right. We're going back to the first side. I keep trying to convince myself to put this down because it's easier. But I'm going to try and brave it out. Okay, tough it out. First leg, turn that standing leg towards parallel to your bar. 3 lifts. 1, 2, 3, and turn. And a 1, 2, 3, and turn. And I'm sliding up. 2, 3. This is 4, 2, 3, and turn. And 5. Shoulders down, belly in. And 6. You can be dramatic. Look over your knee and down. And 7, 2, 3, and 8, 2. Oh, I'm losing my pillow. 8. Good. Whew. Back to side number 2. Turning out your standing leg, grab onto it or not, doesn't matter. Even if you're just holding your leg there, it's making your hamstrings work. All right, 3 to the side. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, and curl and lift. Standing leg is working. Abdominals work and lift. Look over your knee. And 4, 2, 3, and turn. 5, hold on, and curl. And 6, 2, 3, and curl. And 7, nice and tall. And 8, 2, 3, and curl. Woo, we did it. I did. Didn't know if I'd make it. All right. Everything a little shake out. Just give the hips a little stretch so you can cross one ankle over. Sit back. Stretch out that hip. You can shift your hips a little side to side. So here, I'll go this way and shift. Go to the other leg, sitting back. Little shifts. If you find a place you want to hang out at, go for it. All right, so now, turn the chair. Put one leg on. Standing comfortably with your other leg so that you know like your foot's not too turned out for your knee or vice versa. This leg forward. Stand up nice and close. My heel squeaking on my chair. Send your tail back. Pull your toes up. You may be feeling the whole back of your leg stretching now. Tilt forward. So we're not curling forward. That's easy. You can get far that way. Lift your seat up behind you. Kind of straighten that bottom leg. Pulling your sits bone up and away from your heel. Toes up towards your knee. Turn your leg out. Not just your ankle, but from your whole leg. So this whole thing is moving. You can even use your hand a little bit to help it. And then turn it all the way in and use your hand a little bit to help it turn. So your thigh's going as well. So for now, keep your hips stable and still. Turning your leg in and out. Lifting your seat away. Good. Now let your hip go with you. So lift it up and turn. And lift it up and turn. Oh, when I let my hip go, my standing leg, I can feel my hip stretch on my standing leg there. And up and turn and up and turn. Good. Bring that leg down. Now we're going to do the front of that leg. So gently bring your leg up. Ideally, you can lift it up without flinging it, but if you need to do a little fling, go for it. If you need to grab onto a strap or a band or a belt or a towel to grab onto your foot, go for it. Try to have your knees close together and try to send your hips forward. So we're not leaning back here. Pull forward, bring your hip forward, pull on your knee. Energize your knee towards the floor. Whoa. You can even push your foot into your hand. Notice what your thigh, your quads are up to, then release. Push your foot into your hand and release. And one more time, push, like you're trying to straighten your leg and release. Another big stretch here and then relax. All right, ooh, that feels kind of good. Other side, leg comes out. Standing leg is comfortable, straightish. Lift your seat up behind you. That's my heel on my chair again. And tilt forward. Shoulders are down. Your sits bone is reaching back. Your heel is reaching forward. Your toes are pulling back. You're reaching out through the top of your head. If you were to let your body go, then it kind of lets everything else go. So this is muscle and connective tissue that's lengthening. Turn your leg out Again, you can use your hands to help that thigh turn a little bit so you're not going to hurt your knee. Turn your leg in and use your hand. And we're breathing, shoulders relaxed, and then keep going, turning out and turning in. Keeping your hips still for now. So you're moving inside your hip socket here, inside the joint. Now we're going to move in with the stretch, so lifting your hip up and down. I laugh because it's like, why am I sticking my hip up to the camera? It's just the way it is. And lift up. Oh, that feels good. And back, maybe you feel your standing leg hip stretch. Oh, not so stretchy on that side. I guess my left side's my tighter side. Couple more. Still pulling your seat back away from your heel. So you're still feeling this whole thing happen in the back of the leg. All right, bring it down. Whew. Tingle, tingle. Now, gently grab onto that back foot. Again, knees close together. Send your hips forward. Pulling on that heel, that foot. Energizing your knee towards the floor. This one I like to hold on. I have a little issue with this knee, so I hold on with both hands so I don't put my knee in the wrong place. And then try to straighten your leg. Push into your hand. Release and stretch some more. Push into your hand. And release and stretch. And one more time. You may recognize this from other classes, or if you've done some fascial stretch therapy with Pascal and or Peggy, you may notice that little PNF thing helps you get deeper into your stretches. Active stretches like that are way more effective than just standing there and holding your leg. Okay, well, let's get onto the floor. So grab a mat. Chair can be out the way. Grab a sip of water. And grab your mat. All right. Let's go back into plank. Hooray! Plank time. So, you're welcome to be on your elbows if that is better for you. You can even be on your fists if that is better for you. If you're on your fists or your hands, elbow creases forward without locking your elbows. And watch where your chest goes. So pushing the floor away, wide across your back without tucking anything. So tail is lifted, back of your neck is nice and long. Reach one leg out. And here we go. We've already done this once today. And then the other leg out. All right. So, options. You can lift and point, lift and point. You can lift a hand, touch the opposite shoulder without wobbling. You can bring your knee up to your elbow. You can go across towards the opposite elbow. I can't do that. Whichever version you'd like to do, or you can just hang out there. Or you can just wait until we get to the stretching. Let's go back to the hands. All right, knees down. Sit back if you can, take a little break. All right, come up to sitting. I'd like to do a little side plank. You know how you feel about that, but I enjoy a good side plank. So I'm actually going to start from plank. And you are welcome to do this from your elbows, absolutely. So, from your elbows, it would look a little something like this. You're in your plank, watch where your hips are. Bring them down so your body's parallel to the floor. So, if you want to go into side plank, shift your heels to one side, lift your arm up. Push into the floor, reach this arm up to the sky. Breathe. Gracefully float back down. Hips low. Shift your heels to the other side, lift your arm up. Push into the floor, reach up for your fingers, breathe. And gently come back down. Good, we're gonna go one more time each side. I'm gonna go up onto my hands for now. If I was stronger, I would just go right up into my hands, but nope. Take a little break. So, you can stay on your hands. Shift your heels to the side, up to the sky. It's a little different for the shoulders. Reaching your hands away from each other. Breathe. And come down. Probably should do this one more. Haha, hips low, but not too low. Heels to the side. Lift your arm up. Push into the floor, reach for the sky. Breathe. And then come on down. Come right down onto your belly. All right. Okay. Feet wide apart. We're going to lengthen the front of the spine, the front of the body. We're going to do some, what's it called? Swan dives. Inhale down here. Pretend you have a marble underneath your nose. As you exhale, nudge that marble away. Slide your shoulders down. Coming up as high as you're comfortable going. You may only get this high. You may get this high. You may get all the way up. Watch what happens with your shoulders here. It's easy to drop into them. Keep breathing. Push the floor away. Bring your ribs back to your shoulder blades. Belly off the floor. Inhale. Exhale. Bring your elbows down. Lengthen all the way down. Inhale at the bottom. Exhale. Lengthening up. Shoulders are sliding down. Push the floor away. No matter how high up you are, push the floor away so your ribs stay in towards your shoulders, into your shoulder blades. Inhale. Exhale. Elbows down. Lengthen back down. Inhale. Exhale. Nudging away, peeling up. Shoulders are down. Now we're going to add a little twist. Bend your right elbow. Push with your left hand. Look for your right foot. Inhale, come back up. Bend your left elbow. Push with your right hand. Look for your left foot. Inhale, come on back up. Bend the right. Push with your left. Oh, nice little twist. And we come back up. If you have issues with your low back, you might not like this. But definitely, like you're wearing a corset, getting tighter and tighter around your waist. Your abdominals are going to protect you. Slide your shoulders down. One more. And up. And relax all the way down. Now, if you can, sit back on your heels, taking a little break the other direction. All right. Come down onto your back. We'll do a little bit of abs, and then we'll stretch. Okay. I'm working hard. Okay. Come on back out down onto your back. Oh, a little rock from side to side. That always feels good. Okay, I'm going to do like a bicycle, but I'm going to do it a little bit more stylized. Lift one leg up. Bring it down. Pull it in. Other leg, lift it up. Bring it down. Bring it in. And lift and down. And in and lift and down. So that's the movement. A little bit quicker. One leg up. And then down, and as it comes in, the other leg goes up and down. Bring it in, up and down, and up and down. And inhale, and exhale, and inhale, exhale. Now, we can add the upper body. Hands behind your head, elbows up, lift your head. Here we go, up, down, switch, up, down, switch, up, down. Up. Now you can add a little twist with your upper body. Up, go to your bent knee, and up, across, and up, and turn, and up, and turn, up, and turn, up, and turn, up, and turn. Good, come on down. Lift your legs up to the sky, open and close, open and close. That's my hips popping, and close. Straighten your legs a little bit more. Add your upper body and open, squeeze, open, squeeze. Two more, open, squeeze. Last time. Good. Bend your knees in. That wasn't so bad. Okay, let's do a good hip stretch here. So, cross one ankle over the other thigh. Ankle bone past your thigh. I don't know if you can hear this at all, but I'm going to just turn it down. Okay. Ankle bone past your thigh. Let's flex that foot. Pick your legs up. You can hold on. If your foot's flexed and your foot is working here, you can hold on to your heel to pull it in. if that bothers you, because you don't want to sickle this foot, you can hold on to above your ankle onto your shin. You can reach through, grab onto that thigh. You can straighten this leg, changes it a little bit, or keep it relaxed. You can rock from side to side. You can untuck your pelvis so that your lower back lifts away from the floor. You can wag your tail. So right hip up to right ribs, left hip away. Left hip up to left ribs, right hip away. You can do that. Take your time. You can go fast and wiggle side to side. It's not really going to do anything. But if you find, like when we were standing and stretching the leg, find the end of your stretch. Try and go a little deeper into it. You can pull your legs in closer. Whatever you feel, where you feel something good. Moving in your stretch is a good thing. All right. Let's bring the feet down to the floor. Let's go to the other leg. So whatever version you want to do, ankle bone is past your thigh. You can hold onto your heel, flexing this foot. Hold onto your shin, or reach through and grab on. You can straighten this bottom leg. Or not. You can untuck your tail. You can roll. You can wiggle your hips side to side. Really slowly. So one hip comes up, stay there, go a little further, go to the other side, go a little further. You can pull your legs in closer so your lower back is into the floor. And keep moving. All right, here's a really nice one. So we're going back to the first side. Cross your leg all the way over. You might know this one, you might not. If it doesn't work for you, then you're welcome to go into a nice big rotation, or if you want to get deeper into your hip stretch, if you can get there, curl up, slide your hands down your shins towards your ankles, and then lie back down. Now I keep my knees about 90 degrees. Try to pull the feet apart. That's my flexibility. I see quite a few people with their feet closer in. So whatever works for you today. Whichever leg you have crossed over, doesn't matter. We're going to pull with the right arm. Oh, that feels good. And then pull with your left arm. And keep pulling. So don't just stop. Just keep gentle pull. So you just keep going because the muscle will let you in there a little further. Might as well try. Side to side, taking your time. Good. And then let's switch legs. So again, if that's not working for you, you can bring your knees down, give yourself a nice big twist to the side, or pull your legs in, slide down your shins, flex your feet, pull with your right arm, and pull with your left. Maybe tuck your chin a little bit. Notice if your chin's up and you're looking at the ceiling or the wall behind you, look over your knees. So your chin is down, back of your neck stays long and neutral. Does Maria get through the class without getting winded like I do? She probably does. She's way more fit than I am. I'm strong, but she's mighty. All right, feet to the floor. Straighten out your legs. Woo, let's give them a little shake. Give your arms a shake. Arms over your head. Give yourself a nice big stretch. And then come on up to sitting. We're going to do my favorite stretch, which might be good because my back is a little tender today. And lots of sewing lately, so. All right. Bend your left leg in. If this is hard on your hip or your knee, you can prop this hip right up with your pillow or your ball or your mat. Pull the right leg back a little bit so when you fold forward, you fold right over your leg. If you don't do that, you'll end up kind of in between. So right over your leg. Flex your foot. Press your thigh heavy into the floor and breathe. So it's an active stretch. We're not just flopped over, pressing your thigh down. So when you contract the front, stretch the back and vice versa. Now grab onto your leg with your right hand. You can grab onto your ankle, your pant leg, your foot, whatever you can grab onto. If you have a band or a towel nearby, if that's easier for you, because if you were way up here, and I know it's no fun to stretch when you can't. Left hand, reach it. So you're energizing out through your fingers. So you're trying to reach past your toes, but bring your shoulder blades down your back. Okay, here comes the fun stuff. Lift your left shoulder up. Careful that you haven't lifted your arm up. Arm is still reaching over your toes. Peek underneath your left armpit. Now push your left hip back into the floor. Oh yeah, there we go. So right thigh is heavy. You're flexing your right foot. Shoulders are away. You're breathing. Oh yeah, breathing. Reaching your left fingers down, away, over your toes. Left hip is reaching for the floor. You're peeking underneath your armpit. And then relax. Oh, yeah. Why don't I do that every day? Other leg. So many things that I do in my classes that I think I should do this every day. I do a little something every day, but anyway, right leg is tucked in. Pull your left leg back or your right hip forward. You can prop up your right knee if you need to. Flex that left foot. Fold over your left leg. Oh, it's my tighter side, that's for sure. It's my stronger side when I'm doing side leg lifting. Lying down, but it's definitely the tighter side. Press your thigh into the floor. Oh, that feels good. Relax your shoulders. Back of your neck is long and easy. Okay, here it all comes. Grab on with your left hand. Could be onto a strap that's wrapped around your foot. You can grab your foot, your ankle, your pant leg. Right fingers reach away. Bring your shoulder blades back down your back. Press your left thigh into the floor. Lift your right arm up. Peek underneath your right armpit. Press your right hip back into the floor. Remember to breathe. So all those different directions. Thigh into the floor, fingers forward, hip back, and peek under. So you're twisting. You know, there's one woman in one of my classes who would say, my muffin top doesn't like this. So that's kind of the neighborhood where I feel it. And then relax. Come on up to sitting. And then come up onto your hands and knees. I didn't give us any calf stretch earlier. So we're going to go into downward dog and get into the calves. So again, you can be on your fists or you can do a different kind of calf stretch. Shoulders away. Bend one knee. Exaggerate into the other leg. Lift the toes. Lift your toes. Push your heel down. Lift your hip up. And really feel that back there. Come a little further back. Breathe. And then go to the other side. Press your heel down. Lift your toes. Notice if you're lifting your big toe ball off the floor. Try and keep it heavy. Push into the floor, shoulders away from your ears. And again, go back to your first side. Maybe you're going a little further in this time. Stretch, stretch, stretch. A lot of body functions heal and function better when you stretch your calves. It's bizarre. And then the other side. Toes up, heel down, seat up. Both heels down. Big stretch here. Toes up. Then lift your heels, stretch the bottom of your feet. Walk your feet in. Soften your knees. Hold on to your elbows, sway side to side. Let your head drop down. All right. Rolling all the way up, up, up. Whew. Nice little head rush. Inhale all the way up to the sky. And exhale, let it go with a big sigh. Well, thanks for joining me. Whether you're here now or you're here, well, now, but it's later than now. Anyway, have some water. Hopefully you have a lovely, safe, long weekend. And we'll see you soon. Thanks, kids.